that's the guy running the world? Like, what is happening?
Yeah.
How crazy is this? And then you've just gone through COVID, so everyone's confused. Like, what happened?
It's a very
Why was I
confusing
locked
time.
up for 2 years? Like,
Yeah.
what happened? And then here you are, you're about to make it out there in the world, and you're on social media all the time.
Right.
Like, it's a tough ride for kids today. It is a very, very, very tough ride with new challenges that we never had to experience.
Dude, my oldest daughter is on the spectrum, and so we started seeing, this anxiety and this disconnection, and she developed, these tics, I mean, like really bad, where she started like hitting herself, uncontrollable. She's a big, strong girl, she was about, I think, 16, 15 at the time. And, I remember, I mean, it was so scary for me that I had to lay on her at night and hold her down. And I'm pretty sure she was hitting so hard, and she's apologizing. She's like, "I'm sorry that, like, and I'm like, what are you kidding me?" It was just, it broke my heart. So we brought her to the hospital. We went to the hospital to find out we didn't even know what this was. And, where it was coming from. So they got her to calm down, and she was still ticking and stuff. And I talked to the neurologist. Is that what it is? I guess, I don't know, the doctor, and I go, "What is this? What can we do?" And he basically said, she's developed these tics. It's like, this is something you're just going to have to learn to deal with. You're going to have a child like this, and you have to prepare yourself that you and your wife are going to have to, deal with this for the rest of your life this way. And I was like, there's got to be a different way. He's like, there's no way of really, we don't know, And I went, oh man, it crushed me. So it was like me and my wife were like, what do we do? And my wife read this book. She was just doing all this crazy research, and she found this book, Disconnected Kids. And it was by Dr. Robert Melillo. So, I got involved with him. I called him, and he literally took my daughter. He goes, I know what this is. He goes, it's okay. He says, I can work with her. And we were just we were lost. We didn't know what to do. I mean, violent, it was like, oof. So we took it to this doctor, and within 2 weeks, no drugs, anything, 2 weeks, tics were gone. And he said, they're going to still be there. They're going to come up every once in a while, but he fixed her, man. And I'm like, whoa, it blew my mind, man. It's like, so I was like, I just want to give other parents hope. And I knew another guy who had a daughter who's severely autistic, and, she was nonverbal and, violent too. And he said he goes, I will, and he worked with them, and she's getting so much better, and now in speaking, and it's an amazing thing this guy does. He's
How's
great.
he doing it? What is he doing?
I don't know at all. He works with the brainwaves, and again, not a doctor, but there's no medication in there involved, which was very important, because that's what they were recommending at the hospital. Just put her on some medication. I'm like,
and turn her into a zombie.
Exactly. I can't do that. And she's so much better now. She still has the tics every once in a while, but she's great. She's connected. He gets her connected. He does all these like brain things, and he works with the, and how it all ties into the motor, whatever that is.
It's so fascinating.
It is. And he's another guy who's like, I really, is this it?
I've been told via your assistant, this is what it is.
Okay.
There's no name for it, apparently.
No
Okay.
name for it?
Yeah. So I
What
don't
do you
even know
mean
if I should
there's
share
no
it.
name? What do you mean there's no name? Okay, so it has ashwagandha, shatavari, kavach seed, fenugreek seed, papali, guaduchi, shallot, shilajit. Shilajit. I've heard of that stuff before. I've heard of shilajit. Gokshura and Sunthi. Oh, boy.
Well,
But that's a mouthful, isn't it?
I think it's not that the ingredients are that unique. I think it's the fact that the way they do it is, I don't know, that he says he doesn't use anything that's been, like, he throws out a majority of it, that's why it's hard to come by. And it's like active ingredients for everything. They could sell you all this stuff, but if you don't get it from the right place, it's just not going to do anything. Whatever it is, I give it to you. You try.
Really? Okay. I'm interested. I've never tried ashwagandha.
Here's something that has the same I'm not saying this is it. This just has the same
Infla
ingredients.
650 herbal supplement.
Just has the same ingredients.
Healthy muscular response. Maintain healthy skeletal-muscular system. Okay. Interesting.
Give it a
Send
shot.
me that. Send
I'll
me
send
that,
you.
Jamie. That has the same ingredients?
I mean, I literally copied and pasted and Googled. They're showing the same thing, same dosage. I
That
don't
looked
know.
like a
But again,
bullshit
it could be
low
like you said,
res
Try-
image company.
This could
That's
be
right.
the shitty version.
Try it.
Okay.
I know nothing.
I'm going to try it.
Thank you.
I'm excited.
And I'm excited to try this.
You give it to everybody?
I need this. Anybody who for me, I want it for me,
Yeah.
and I know I'm not gonna, if it does, I sense the BS. Like I'm not, if it's not working, it's not
Actually,
working.
here you go. It's on
What's
Dolce's website.
If it
Oh,
works for me,
Dolce has it.
yes,
Okay.
that might be it.
It must be it.
Must be it. Yeah.
If it's on his website, that's it. Infla 650. Okay.
That's it.
But yeah, it works.
Herbs work. There's a lot of them that work.
Yeah,
Some of them are really good. That's what's interesting about pharmaceutical drugs is the vast majority of them are sourced originally from plants. A lot of them from the Amazon. They've come up with a bunch of different pharmaceutical drugs based on compounds they found in the Amazon. Yeah.
I don't even know.
Yeah.
I know nothing about this stuff.
So when you started doing this documentary, what was the purpose?
To find out the process, because it's like I'm going to do a movie right now. Like every time I try to get in shape, it's always like I always have to get in shape. It's almost like a fighter who fights and then gets so out of shape again.
Right.
It's like, well, that's it. I mean, I shot a movie 2 years ago where I play an exorcist priest, and I wanted it to be like it was really crazy horror, like legit
Yeah.
story. So I wanted to look a little different, be right in the part and just have a different character. So I got down to 230. I really worked hard.